Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to this Thursday's edition of the Daily Dose. I am Shelby Le Duc, and my trusty co-host Jeff is off today, so we're just going to have kind of a laid-back Daily Dose right here at my desk, which is always fun. So we're going to start out with our weather this morning. It's going to be a high of 36, a low of 28, and it's going to be partly cloudy all day today. So once again, we got some gloomy weather, and I think we're pretty much used to that at this point, so no surprises there. Interesting story up on our website this morning from Paul Service about OSHA investigating the death of a 34-year-old Abrams man who fell into the working parts of a metal lathe at a downtown factory. So they're investigating sort of the things that went on behind that. They were unable to determine at this point if a medical issue is what led to him falling. We will keep you updated on any new information that comes out of that story. So kind of doing a transition here, we had mentioned before that we want to know your meet cute stories. In particular, Laura Schulte with us is going to be doing a feature on some love stories from across the state of Wisconsin for Valentine's Day. So if you have an interesting, ironic, or insanely cute way of how you and your significant other met, you can go and email her. We will post a link to that story in the comment section below so you know her email address. And then with that, also on our front page or our main page of our website today is some instructions on how to keep us in your news feed. So you might have heard some information about this new Facebook news feed log algorithm that's going to be keeping things very more personal, so your friends and family, but that means that business pages and other organizations won't be in your news feed as much. So the ways that you go about making this stuff stay on your news feed is different from what type of device you're using, whether you're using an iPhone, an Android, or a computer. So check out that story for information on how to make sure that your settings are all correct to make sure that you see our stories and you see videos like this, because I know that we have several loyal viewers who like to share and like and share our videos every single day. So that way you will get to see our videos still. So one of my favorite stories that's up on our website this morning is from Rich Ryman about Marcus Bay Park Cinema approved for beer sales. So a coworker and I were talking about what exactly that means if you're allowed to drink in a movie theater. We had talked about how people tend to get a little bit more chatty when they drink. So if you have people who sort of talk at the screen, you might see that happening even more then. I know my fiance and I go to the Marcus Cinema on the east side of town, and they already have that there. We walked in and walked up to the concession stand, and we were kind of surprised to see that they were selling beer. So share your comments below on what you think this means for the movie experience. I know some people also get very emotional when they drink, so if you're watching a sad movie, perhaps people will be crying more. If you like that, if you don't, share those comments below. I would love to see that. So this was a very quick daily dose. Make sure to check out all those stories that I mentioned. Once again, we will be posting those in the comments section below. So thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Make sure to like and share this video, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow on Friday morning.